welcome to Cricket Talk with Venky. Venky, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Srinivas Murthy.
What an awesome performance by Indian team. You know, after the first game in which they were beaten comprehensively by England, they have now beaten England comprehensively and made a resounding comeback in the series.
Absolutely. Superb comeback. Again, like how it all went England way in the first T20 international. Even in the second one day as well, it went all the way with the Indian team from the toss, from the word go. Virat Kohli winning the toss and choosing to field first. Obviously, you know, taking advantage of the chase and also a bit of dew later on in the innings. So I think it all went their way, including a couple of changes that they did as well. I think they really, they came out blasting, honestly speaking. You know, from the batting perspective. But then, all in all, I think it was a good toss to win and a good game for Team India.
Venky, we should appreciate the way the Indian bowlers bowled yesterday, especially in the slog overs. Thakur, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, very impressive. The spinners came to the party, be it Chahal or Sundar. Hardik Pandya, for the first time after the injury, bowled his quota 4 overs.
Yeah, they had to, because India went with only 5 bowlers, 5 genuine bowlers, and one of them is an all-rounder. So it was a bit risky, I would say, because if any one of them would have had a bad day, then it would have been difficult, to have restricted the England to 164. Whereas, yes, you need to compliment the bowling department. Having gone with just 5 bowlers, everybody had to bowl those quota of 5 overs, rather 4 overs. And they did it extremely well till probably 10-12 overs. When England were batting, they were in control of the game. They were scoring runs at ease, and of course there were some good partnerships in between. But later on, once the Indian bowlers started getting wickets, I think they put the pressure back on the England team. And especially the use of slower ones, like how England bowlers in the first T20 internationals used those short bowling. Indians yesterday in the second T20 international used their slower ones to very good effect. So in that sense, Indian bowlers bowled to their strengths, I would say.
So England had, big hitters in the batting lineup, and their batting depth was also awesome. To restrict England to 164 was a commendable job. And Venky, the refreshing change brought by Ishan Kishan was really a joy to watch.
Absolutely. The good thing is, these guys, Ishan Kishan and Surya Kumar Yadav, the 2 changes that Indian team did going into second T20 international was a welcome change, I would say. And also, secondly, both of them were knocking at the doors for quite a long time for the respective state teams that they represent. One represents Mumbai, Ishan Kishan represents Jharkhand. Also, their performance in the IPL, Indian Premier League, for the respective the franchise, for the teams, I think it has been wonderful. I think so. They've been consistent performers for their franchise in IPL and for their state teams. So they were knocking at the doors, and they were brought in. I think that was absolutely refreshing, great to watch them. And for the first time that I saw 3 under-19 cricketers who all played together in 2016, that is Washington Sundar, Ishan Kishan, and Rishabh Pant. They all played in this international match representing India. I think that was a great sight to see. And what a knock from Ishan Kishan.
One more big positive from this game was batting of Virat Kohli. He was not in great touch during this entire series, but he came to the party at the right time, and he is known as a chase king, and he proved it again.
Absolutely. He needed one big score under his belt, isn't it? Because he was not amongst runs actually in the series, be it Test series or in the first T20 international. So he wanted runs desperately. And yes, as I said, they were chasing a just below par score of 164. And also the way Kishan started his innings, I think that gave a lot of confidence to Virat Kohli. It's not the other way around. Where the youngster would get a lot more sort of confidence looking at the captain, but it was captain getting confidence, with the way the youngster was playing out there. So I think that really helped him, and made him feel comfortable. And then he started expressing himself quite freely, Virat Kohli. So obviously going forward, this knock of Virat Kohli should give him a lot of confidence in the remaining 3 T20 internationals and also the 3 one-days that India is going to play against England.
Ishan Kishan came in place of Shikhar Dhawan. So, Venky, is it the end of road for Shikhar Dhawan in T20s?
It is going to be difficult, but I won't say it's going to be the end of road for Shikhar. Yes, he's on the other side of the hill now. He's in the downward curve. Obviously, he is 35, 36-ish. So it is. I mean, it is not going to be easy for him. It's not just about Ishan Kishan now. Who could be, could be taking his spot. It's also a couple of other players who are really coming up, pushing themselves and pushing the other guys out. That is Devdutt Padikkal from Karnataka and Prithvi Shaw from Mumbai. These 2 batsmen have been doing extraordinarily well, be it IPL, be it in the domestic competition. So even they are looking to push for their spots in the Indian team. So it's going to be difficult for Shikhar Dhawan going forward. But then what's important for Shikhar Dhawan, if he has to really stake his claim back into the 11 or maybe in the 15, is his consistency whenever he gets to play. And secondly, there is an IPL coming up just after this one-day international. So he has to show that hunger to score those runs. That's when he can make a comeback.
Canara Bank, together we can.
Rohit Sharma has been rested for the first 2 games, and Virat Kohli said after the second game he may be brought into the playing 11. So KL Rahul may find it difficult to find a spot in playing 11.
Well, it's a big headache for everybody, isn't it? But it's good to be in that sort of a position as far as the team management is concerned, because you've got a lot to choose from. So in that sense, I think we can also see how good our talent pool is, or the bench strength is. So in that sense, I think it is great for Indian cricket going forward. So you need to have this sort of competition, and you need to have this healthy competition that's happening, not just to the batsmen. I mentioned a couple of players like Devdutt Padikkal and Prithvi Shaw who are again knocking at the doors, and there is Rohit Sharma who was rested, and now Ishan Kishan comes and blasts his way, being an opener and a left-hand to boot. So there's KL Rahul, who is not amongst runs, but who's had the best of T20 international matches in a sense, like his strike rate or his consistency. So there's a lot of players, and it's, as I said, it's not just in the department of batting. It's also when it comes to all-rounders, when it comes to fast bowling department as well. So there's a lot of competition that's been going on, which is extremely good for Indian cricket.
Well said, Venky. See, there is Bumrah waiting, there is Shami waiting, then there is Ravindra Jadeja. You have umpteen number of players who are knocking at the Indian doors. So it's a problem of plenty, I would say. So, Venky, the series is 1-1 now, and it's beautifully poised. Tomorrow, that is the 16th March, is the 3rd game. There, we will come to know which team is going to take the lead.
Well, I would say, Srinivas Murthy, it's very well poised. In fact, as you said, it's 1-1, and both the teams have had a look at the pitch, the condition, and now going forward, the rest 3 T20 internationals are going to be crucial. And I feel now, going forward, toss should not matter. The first T20, India, Virat Kohli lost the toss. Second, he won the toss. So they have batted first, they have fielded first, and vice versa as well. So they know the conditions, how the conditions are going to play out, basically, whether you bat first or when you bat second. So now toss should not matter. It's just a matter of putting up a good score on board if you get to bat first. In fact, going back to the second T20 international, that is yesterday, I think England were 20-25 runs short. They were well, on road to get to 180, 190 runs, but then I think the Indian bowlers pulled it back. If it had to be 180 or around 180, then the game was on. So I think this is what the teams would be looking to do. If they get to bat first, you try to reach 180, around 185-ish. And if you're bowling first, you try to restrict the team under 160. That's when you have a good chance of chasing down that score. So it's going to be an interesting battle going forward.
Of course, this is a battle of titans, I would say, because England is ranked #1 in the ICC T20 ranking and India is ranked #2. So this is the battle of best. Let's hope we have wonderful 3 more games. Venky, thank you very much for joining us on the show.
Thank you very much, Srinivas.
Thank you, viewers. Keep watching Canara Bank YouTube channel. Tomorrow is the 3rd T20, which is being again played at Ahmedabad. You will have, I'm sure, a terrific Tuesday game tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.